Hello, everyone. Hello, hello. It's good to see you guys. It looks like everything's okay on my end. How about on your end? Let me know what you think. Let me know how it's sounding. If you can see me, you may hear a chainsaw outside because one of the neighbors is doing something, but there's nothing we can do about that, right? Just saying. Could you see it? If not, I can show it to you closer. Watch this. As soon as I find the camera, here it is. Got to get used to this set up. Yeah. So there you go. That's what's happening at the moment. Okay, I'm just looking at the chat for a minute. So, hello. I did have a comment from a viewer when I streamed. I don't know, at some point I was streaming, doing some testing and stuff, and somebody said, well, it'd be better if you put your chat computer in front of you so you wouldn't have to crane your neck. And I appreciate the thoughtfulness, but if I put my chat in front of me, there won't be any room for us to do anything. That's kind of why you guys come, right? So, yeah, hello to everybody. It's great to see you. I'm so glad you're here. Everybody's sipping, a few people sipping coffee. That's great. Thanks for showing up. Thanks for hanging out and just being here today on a Drama-Free Friday. In case you're new to me, which we always love having new people join us, my name is Barb Owen of HowToGetCreative.com. And if you are new, you will not know that this is a new setup because it will look the same to you, right? So anyway, so what's happened is we've revamped. I'll tell you more about that in a little bit, but we've revamped our whole setup and computer and all of that sort of thing. So all is new, and so you might see my eyes darting. That was eyes and darting all crunched into R's. My eyes darting around a little bit more than usual, and that's just because I'm getting used to where the cameras are and where my controllers are and all that kind of stuff. So because we have upgraded cameras, we upgraded them significantly, and we upgraded all the cameras except for the sponsor cam. They did not want an upgrade. They are very happy with their same camera because they know how to look in that camera. They know how to look in that camera. So I'm not going to be able to train them to look up or to look back or to, anything. No, they're going to have their same setup. So that one has not been changed. But they're very happy about it because they will get to be on camera today. And it's been a while since they've been on camera. So we've got to keep the sponsors happy. Otherwise, there's no show. And in case you're new and you don't know who the sponsors are, they are two enormously fat Siamese cats who stay behind door number 1 over here while I am recording classes and streaming and all kinds of other things. And most of the time they're quiet, but sometimes you'll hear them. They'll put their faces right up against the door, and they go, "Rawr," so it magnifies beautifully. And their Siamese voices are so pretty, as we all know. So anyway, hello to everyone. I'm so glad that you're here and you've joined me. And I'm just going to do a blanket hello to everybody and tell you how glad I am to see you and see your names in the chat. And those of you watching the recording, thank you so much for taking your time to watch the recording, whether you watch it bit by bit or you scrub through it or whatever. I'm just glad to have you join us. So there is a thumbs up icon under the video. If you want to click that, that'd be great. And I'd appreciate that. That would be wonderful. So thank you. Whether you're watching a recording or live, either one, you can click the thumbs up. And let's see, what else? We'll just talk for a minute while we get some, while we sip on the caffeine to make the brain do brain stuff. We'll just talk for a second. They are the greatest sponsors ever. Norma says that those cats are the greatest sponsors ever. They are. They are being rivaled, however, by Inky Well, Dee Dee Willingham's new sponsors. I don't know what she calls them. I know their names, but I don't know if she has a pet name for them, like I have sponsors for these guys. But they are pretty darn cute, I have to say. They are pretty darn cute. And I'm not telling my sponsors that they have been replaced in Dee Dee's life. Because Dee Dee always said that if I couldn't take care of them, she wanted them. But, well, you know, I think her house just might be a little too full for that now. But they sure are sweet kitties, too. So anyway, you guys enjoy visiting with each other. And, oh, thanks, Linda. Enjoy visiting with each other. And just know that I'm so happy. I'm happy to be here with you, and I'm happy that you're here with me in my studio. The view that you'll see here is slightly different than what you saw before. Not a lot, but just slightly different. I did have a viewer comment that she missed being able to see the colorful pots of metallic paint. These are Inca Golds, because you always saw them over my one of my shoulders in the shot. So I've moved them over here, but you'll only see them when I move out of the way because, yeah, I'm nicely blocking them from view after I moved them over there. But anyway, Galena will adopt the sponsors. Okay. Oh, Jillian will adopt too. Okay, we have plenty of places then. Okay, Dee Dee, it's okay that you've rejected the sponsors. It's okay because we now have other places that will take them. Oh, you're very welcome, Zandra. You are very welcome. Zandra is referring to our newspaper that comes out every day, and it's free. The newspaper is free. We pay for it. You guys don't. And so you are welcome to go over to HowToGetCreative.com, and you will see up in the menu bar a way to subscribe to the newspaper. It comes out every day. We curate a wide amount of creative things. We typically hone in on art journaling and sewing and drawing, and those are probably the highlight. I do really enjoy needle felting and fiber, and so you'll see some of the different fiber needle felting artists featured as well. So if you just go over to HowToGetCreative.com, you can sign up for it. And then you'll get that every morning in your, well, morning for the United States. You'll get that every morning in your inbox. Okay. Athena says they're welcome there too. Well, good. We have lots of places for the sponsors to go if something happens to me. Like I go bonkers or something, which is always a possibility. That's always a possibility. So I'm just sucking down a little bit of caffeine. It's been since I saw you guys last, which some of you I saw over the weekend, because I did do a couple of streams over the weekend. We were testing out some, it's not we were testing, I was testing to see if I got the gist of how everything is now in the next century. Or maybe it's the current century, I don't know. Anyway, I was testing things out, and so we had a few refinements we had to do. And so I saw some of you then. And by the way, I'm not even sure where my train of thought was going on that. I'll get back on that train in a minute when it comes back, when it circles back through the roundhouse. I am going to try to do a little bit more streaming than I have been. I've been doing just once a month. I'm going to try and do a little bit more. There's no promises. But because it will be more on an impromptu kind of basis. So what you need to do is you need to click that bell under the video to receive notifications, or you can sign up. We have a list. You can sign up on that. You'll see that in the description box below. And so we fire out an email. Those emails and those notifications don't always coincide with exactly when I go live, I've discovered. So, you know, it's kind of iffy. But anyway, usually when I stream for a while. And so I should still be on when you can catch me. And of course, we always record it, so you'll be able to see that. So, yeah, wish the bell would work. I guess the bell works for some people and not for others. I don't know. Don't know. So anyway, I'll be doing some impromptu streaming. I hope more. And those will just be for fun. And, you know, I'm not supposed to call them impromptu, although that's what they will be. They're just for fun. They're just, you know, come hang out. I'll do something, and or maybe I'll work on something that I've got to have ready for, you know, some project or something. You can come watch me and hang out. And in those cases, I may talk and I may just work. Who knows? Yeah, so the bell works sporadically or delayed. And Tori's bell is slow like her. There you go. Oh, Tara's looking for a flame point Siamese to add to her family. Well, I hope you find what you're looking for. I'm telling you, I seldom go looking for cats. Usually they just find me. So do dogs. We discovered yesterday that Muppet, our little black mixed breed goofball of a dog, had gotten herself into the fleas somewhere. And I'm like, oh, man. It's just the perfect topper. It's just the perfect topper to a few things that have happened lately. Oh, this is so funny. Anyway, isn't this just fun for me? Isn't this just for fun too? No, Nancy, this isn't just for fun. Although I do always have a good time. This isn't just for fun. This is my monthly on my schedule. It's on my calendar. Yeah. But I always make it fun for myself too. And hopefully I make it fun for you guys too. Okay, so anyway, that takes care of that. So would you like to see, those of you that weren't hanging out with me over the weekend, do you want to see what we did on Friday and Saturday? I will show those. Yeah. Kalina says, oh, fleas are as bad as lice, because she's been dealing with that. Yeah. Fleas are to dogs and cats what lice are to people, I guess, huh? Yeah, you can always put it, like Tara said, you can always put Drama Free Friday in your calendar. I have to put it in mine, quite frankly, so I know exactly when it's happening. All right, a little more, what is it? Caffeine to make my brain do brain stuff. Just one more swallow, then I'll show you what we did. Okay, because, you know, even though the system is new, the rule is still in place about illegal fluids. I'm just saying. Okay, so here is what we did Friday night. Do you notice? Here's one of the new things. I automatically reach up to reach for the camera, because anytime I was going to show you something close up, I had to bring in the close-up camera. I don't have to do that now. So when you see me doing strange things and then stopping, you'll know it's just rote memory, muscle memory happening here. Okay. So this is what we did on Friday. So I just used a bunch of prompts, and they were prompts that I pulled from my prompt cards that I made for myself. And this is really super close up. This is a big sheet of paper. It's Canson mixed media paper. And I just did what the prompts said. I'm going to try and go slow so I don't make anybody a little nauseated. That's never a good thing, to make your audience nauseated. Okay, so that's the close-up. So I'm going to show it to you a little a little bigger because it is a big old sheet of paper. Okay, and that's not even as big as it goes, but that's hey Dawn, you did it with me? Oh cool, I'd love to see what you did. Did you show it on when you were streaming or anything so I could see? Or have you already cut it up? Barb, put some ball around the house with water so fleas don't go anywhere further. I don't know what that means. Oh, you tagged me? Where did you tag me? On Instagram? Okay. All right. See, okay. I have to be blatantly honest about Instagram. I'm supposed to be posting on Instagram. It's my new assignment from Nikki Beauty Bliss and the technical department. And I have not done very well. In fact, I'm not very good about even going over there and checking it. So it's on my list to get better. But, you know, it's like all in good time. All in good time. Okay, back to the paper. Just a small plastic bowl filled with water you put around the house because they'll catch the fleas. I'll be darned. $80. I didn't know that you could do that. Really? Wow. Okay. We're going to do that. We're going to do that. That's great. Thank you. Thank you for that. Do you have to put anything in the water? If not, that's great. I mean, I don't care if you do. I'll go buy something to put in the water. Anyway, we got, the long and short of it is we got Muppet treated today. So, and we treated her yesterday and treated her again today with some other stuff. So she should be fine. Anyway, okay, back to this. So this was Friday night, based on using the prompt cards. And then this was on Saturday. So they're similar and they're just big sheets of paper and they're about 14 by 17 or 14 by 18 or something like that. So they're just kind of overall patterns, you know, big old sheets of paper. So one of the questions is, what do you do with stuff like this? And why do you do big old pieces of paper like this? I do big pieces of paper because I like to make my own resources, if you know what I mean. There's nothing wrong with buying paper. I buy my own share of paper too, quite honestly. Yes, I do. But I really like having my own stuff that I've created. And so I like making big pieces of paper. Because then I can do things like this. I can cut it down or tear it down. This is cut in this case. This was a piece of paper exactly like what I did, just different prompts and so forth. But I like these those big overall pieces of paper. And then I can cut them down and I can use them on cards like this. Now, when you have a card section like this that has words on it, it's a good idea to check. Though, if you want the card to open this way, it probably would have been better if this had been turned around, so the word someone would have been right side up. But, you know, you can easily remedy that by putting an additional word or sentiment or something over the top of it. That'll work, right? Okay, and I can get you closer so you can actually see all the detail now. This is the beauty of these cameras, is that I can scoot you in a lot, and this is how much further. So close that you can see the shape of the paint. Now, it's grainy, it's too close, but I just wanted to show you how close we can get with these cameras. Is that cool or what? Now, as I get out and I can zoom in quickly or not. So once we get to a certain point, then it clears right up and you can see. But if the point is, with the new cameras now in the classes at HowToGetCreative.com, and here I can actually really show you all the detail. I know. Isn't that terrific? Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. My Stream Deck is not responding to me. Hold on a minute. Okay, our first little technical glitch. Hang on a second. Okay, hold on. I gotta unplug something and plug it back in. It's a little technical glitchify. See, this is what happens when you start bragging about stuff. You start bragging about things. Yeah, okay. It's not gonna work for me today. Oh, the technical department won't be happy about that. Oh, he won't be happy about that. It's glitched all the way around. So you know what? Hang on, everybody. I'm going to be right back. Okay? I'll be right back.